Yeah, we've always been buddies, Ken.
Yeah.
Against Ken's will. I used to think that you were just a legend, Ryan.
Really?
He used to.
Used to think. You guys
Definitely.
just feel it coming, thin ice.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm firing up. I saw it iced over this morning. We messed up by giving Ryan a quad because he hasn't wrote it. If you're going to play the system, you can't do that and be public about it. All right, this podcast is brought to you by Shopify. We switched our website to Shopify over 6 years ago, and it's been a game changer for our business. We can keep track of sales and inventory from our phones and easily make changes to the website with no coding required.
Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/wide open. Go to shopify.com/wide open. Shopify.com/wide open.
Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. I'm all left out today, dude.
Brother.
Someone go give me some camo.
Bro, I was gonna wear that shirt, and then I was like, I'll dress up and wear a little sweater.
I was about to do the same. Yeah.
This is pretty crazy.
Last podcast.
If it's not any news to anyone that's listening, we love camo.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, very
Wow,
nice.
Mike, you look nice. Sweater?
Yeah, this is my Thanksgiving
Straight out of
outfit.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
I brought a second outfit, but I was like, I kind of want to like wear the nice outfit again. So here I am wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row just to look nice. Kind of an oxymoron.
You look nice.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just like you put your nice clothes on again, but they're dirty. So it's like,
Are they actually dirty though?
I don't know. I mean, a couple.
Probably
If
not.
you're just
Doing, like,
wearing them
rolling around?
inside all day,
I know,
I'd say
that's-
they're not
That's
dirty.
what that's kind of my thought too. Like,
Little
if
pumpkin pie on them.
if I like sit in my office all day, my clothes to me are not dirty. I
I'd
mean, the
agree.
T-shirt maybe, but you know,
I'd
and the
agree.
underwear, and the
Especially
socks.
like pants. Like
Yeah.
pants are good
Pants
for
and a hoodie
at
is
least
good.
3 days. At least.
I
I,
think-
guess it depends what you're doing.
I think you still got to wash it.
Every
Underwear.
single day.
and that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
you wear,
totally
you
fair.
wear it straight in the washer.
That's
Really?
totally fair. And that's why Ken's hoodies. Remember, like his Milwaukee duck camo hoodie.
Oh, let's
Like,
get some
"Geez, How
washes."
many times you fire this thing in the wash? And you're like, all of them, every time.
Yeah, every time you wear, like anytime you take it off, throw in the hamper and then straight in the washer. Not gonna.
You
wear it
know, but
twice.
that's what Big Laundry has taught Ken.
Exactly.
It's true. He
You
used
know?
to sell
Ken's a slave
laundry
to the
appliances.
system.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's like
just
I-
wear out your washer and dryer.
I want a clean hoodie when I put it on. I don't want
Fair
a
enough.
slightly marginally dirty one.
Here's-
That's what he learned at the Hawaii Maytag thing.
Oh,
Yeah, when Ken went on that conference.
Yeah, that conference. Thank you.
Always
They come
wash.
out.
So
Always
do
wash your clothes. Aren't we selling the appliances? Yes, but you need to wash.
you need to tell
And make
them.
sure whenever you have the chance to talk about it, make sure people know they need to wash after every wear.
I guess it would keep them buying more washers and dryers.
I just think it's gross. It's like
I think your T-shirt and your underwear and your socks
Yeah,
are for sure.
100%.
Well, that's
Every
the nice
time.
thing about your underwear is like they don't really get dirty because there's nothing that touches them on the outside.
So you're
you-
disagreeing that you think that
So
you
you're
can
gonna
rock
rock
it.
those.
you're gonna
Right,
rock your
yeah,
underwear
Ryan.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, no, 3, 4. I mean, they're not getting dirty.
One way, flip it, one way, and then inside
Inside
out,
out.
and then flip it again. You
The
get
other
4
way.
good wears out of it.
Yeah.
You can do the same with condoms.
No, I'm just kidding, Siege. You're right. That is the way to do it. I would say.
What did you just say?
No, just forget about it. Do you guys wash your clothes before? Like, if you buy a new sweatshirt, do you wash it then wear it?
No,
I do
love,
because I'm a weird size, but sorry, Ken.
Oh, yeah.
I love straight out of the bag.
Same.
I normally don't, but Alex normally does because she thinks that there's germs on them from when they were made.
That's what Sydney says
So,
too. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a girl thing. I love the that fresh department store, fresh
Feel.
merch. More the smell, but yeah,
Oh.
I love it. Smells good. It smells new.
Yeah, if you buy from CboysTV.com, it might smell like burnt rubber quad a little
Might have
bit,
Yeah.
some tire
but that's
smoke
because
on it.
Ken's just running laps in the warehouse.
Well, you're gonna get that sometimes. We did it in the back area where there's all the clothing still like boxed up. And
Yeah, but you still did like 7 laps back and forth.
You were burning rubber?
Have you watched a new vid?
Yeah.
You haven't, have you? You haven't, have you?
I was just doing quad guy stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I know that you
Burn
haven't watched a
tires.
new vid because you haven't said something about it. And
Oh no. What'd we do to me?
well, Ryan, we just didn't know that you're a full blown rock star now.
Rockstar.
The confusion.
Yeah, like we didn't know that you started a singing career.
Singing? Oh no.
Like it was news to us too.
I actually have no idea what.
Like Did you guys know that Ryan started a singing career?
I do kind of look like a little K-pop star.
Yeah.
Have you been getting these comments in your DMs? Or on your pics or anything?
Like, hey, could I get some singing lessons or
Just
anything like
just give her a little refresh, see if anything pops up.
Refresh.
Like
do you have any new covers coming out?
Christmas album for
Yeah,
sure.
Ryan's doing a Christmas album.
I love that.
Man, I feel so fucking lame for not watching the video. It came out at 7 o'clock. I was with family.
For the record, I haven't watched it yet either, which I feel bad about.
I have
haven't either.
nothing.
I didn't get
Yeah,
home
we
till
were-
late, just went straight to bed.
What were you doing, Ken?
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Family
I didn't know if
Thanksgiving?
you're at
Yeah.
Swanee's or something or Swast.
No.
Yeah, that is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, yeah.
His
Yeah.
family, I don't know what they were doing, but he was at Sauce. He was at the bar.
I'm getting meatballs.
How was everyone's Thanksgiving with their fams?
Great. I did a little double time, so 2 times the food.
What do you mean? Like you went
Like-
to yours and then you went to Sid's?
Yeah.
I suppose you got to do that when you're married.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, it's so awesome. You get to eat all this good food twice, which of course is, but also it's kind of a burden.
Because you only eat once a day.
Yeah. So like that's a lot of food for me. I had to ration heavily.
How about you guys? What your families are the interesting ones. Ours is like, yeah, it was good. You know, nice cordial conversation. Everybody
Nothing
was
really too crazy with ours this year. I felt like it was pretty tame. I felt like it was
Well, it's different
less
now.
activity than normal.
There's like 4 kids. Like my one sibling has 3 kids and the other one has 1, but she's pregnant. So like once you guys have little gremlins running around, like the whole dynamic changes. Like it's like everything kind of just becomes about them.
And less about you and
So
CJ.
annoying. So annoying. No.
Yeah.
Like people's like attentions or priorities are like elsewhere.
No
maybe.
kidding, yeah.
So we're not just sitting around just like shooting the shit or like telling
Stories.
vulgar stories or which is
You gotta
pretty much
keep
what it
things-
used to be like.
gotta
Like
keep
we would
things a
sit
little
down
tame.
at the entire Thanksgiving table. We'd be telling just like
Funny
stories that
stories.
should not be told
That's
at a
amazing.
Thanksgiving family
Yeah,
dinner.
I got scolded because I said smoking was cool. That's when I knew I had to watch.
Times
what I
have
was saying.
changed. Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
they were like-
me and CJ were going on this whole thing about how like smoking cigarettes is cool, vaping's lame, and because my brother's father-in-law still rips darts, and me and CJ
Sick.
were giving him his flowers.
Yeah,
essentially.
it's like that's
yeah,
cool.
At least he stands for something, you know. Like I feel like vaping, like it's just too practical, and like everyone does it, you know.
It's too easy.
Like it's
It
too
is.
easy. Like if you smoke,
Cigarettes are slightly inconvenient.
they're more than
It is,
slightly.
yeah.
Like you got to step outside. You're in the cold. Like you're actually about something. If
No, you don't.
smoke cigarettes.
You can do cigs inside.
Well, generally you can't.
I am picturing. So you're like you're downtown. You're on the dance floor. There's people are passing around a vape that's been in 20 miles. But if you're like, hey, you want to go smoke a dart? It's just you and
You
whoever
got to
wants
step
to come
outside.
Whoever's
Outside
willing
in
to give
December.
up time.
You smell like shit after.
Yeah, your mouth tastes like crap.
Like everyone knows they're bad for you. Like there's no debate.
with. Your
He stands for
hand
something.
smells like shit after too.
Like no one really does them anymore. Yeah, it's just like at least you stand for something.
Yeah,
Or
it
you
actually
just-
got sparked because they were asking about you.
just-
If you
How
would
do
actually
vaping?
quit
Did you
vaping.
quit vaping? then?
I have
So
actually.
you
Yeah.
have? Yeah, I couldn't give him a
So
straight answer.
I,
was
I
like,
got a notification from my Apple Watch today. It says my resting heart rate's been lower for the last week.
wow.
I believe that.
I mean, I do too.
Good, you're trending in the right
So
direction.
what's your resting heart rate?
52.
Bro, Ken is so healthy.
Dude,
It's
mine is
unbelievable.
super low too.
I'm sure it is.
They're like,
And it was like
you
it was like
okay?
63 last week
nice. Down
Wow.
freaking 10,
10%
11.
or 10
in a week.
Ryan, what's your resting heart rate? I bet yours is high. Yours is probably 63 on a good day. That's what mine is.
I always just picture getting mine so low that I can like, go in like standby mode or something.
Mike's just when Mike's sleeping, like he is literally
it's
out.
at like 20.
Like he's like when you put your computer into fucking power save mode.
It's not.
Well, Mike doesn't exert a lot of energy because he's so fucking slow. Like he just operates at a slower rate.
Mine says daytime lowest average. Is that the right thing?
Sure.
Heart rate 70.
Yeah, classic.
Classic. I don't think that's bad though.
That's
pretty
what
high.
that's what I'm at
High.
right now.
Oh,
Currently
yeah. You've been running
in this
around
high
setting the
stress
pot up.
environment.
Anyways, Ken's super healthy. An
Yeah.
athlete, man.
And only getting more healthy by the day.
We're trying.
Look at that. He's got a body armor flash IV
Honestly,
on deck.
Ken, you're so fucking healthy. Maybe you don't even need to quit vaping.
Yeah, get back on.
I might just do Zins. I don't know.
Oh.
Why start that if you haven't already?
That's like
I don't know.
maybe
It's probably I've kind of replaced vaping with online gambling, and it's gotten a little destructive.
You've got to be so down, Ken. You've got to be so down.
Yeah,
already.
like 2,000 this week. So.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
This week, 2,000. What were you down last week?
Last weekend it was flat.
That's pretty good.
Well, next week you could be up.
I will not download or like make an account for the online gambling because I know it's slippery slope. But in other points of my life, like at deer camp, I was just rolling dice, just trying to get that thrill. Lost a ton of money to my brother. I might have told that story. Well, then when he's coming back up for Thanksgiving, I'm telling him, bring your money. Bring my money. I'm winning that shit back, right? Mm-hmm. So we're at dinner last night or after dinner, and I'm like, all right, let's start rolling.
You didn't bring it.
He did bring it, and we coerced my mom to also hop in and put some skin in the game, and my mom ended up like taking all of my money.
No.
Yeah.
How much money?
I think she won like $200 off me, but I brought I brought 20s this time, like because me and my brother were playing with hundreds.
Oh, yeah.
And I lost a bunch of money, so I just brought 20s, get a little bit more game out of it, and you got to lose a lot of times to lose $200. Like I don't know if I won any, and she was just like cleaning up. So yeah, no, I got my mom addicted to gambling, so you know that's not good. But
Spreading the good word.
Yeah, you know it's a real problem if next family event, she's like, let's run.
Yeah, come on,
well,
man.
yeah.
Let's run
I mean,
it back.
it ended with her just walking away with a bunch of money. And she was
Pretty
like,
happy.
Oh, I see why this is
Why
kind of
everyone
fun.
likes this. Yeah, this is great.
And I go,
I'm going to Vegas.
Mom, should we go to Monoman, like the local like
that is not
reservation casino?
I'd
That
go
would
run
be crazy
blackjack.
if your family was running around all drinking vitamin water and shit, but running the casino. Like everybody else in there smoking darts and having vodka Red Bulls.
It'd be
You
the
guys are
one
in-
time they'd be wearing their COVID masks so they're not inhaled
all the fumes.
the secondhand smoke.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone in my family owns a COVID mask, but
They'd bring them out then to avoid the
Respirators,
secondhand
they're wearing
smoke.
full blown respirators like for painting.
Which honestly, that's the other thing, man. Smoking, like it's impractical for everyone around you even. But anyways, you got to stand on it. Like everyone's hating on you. Like, fuck this guy, dude. It smells like shit in here. Like all this. But anyways, speaking of gambling, we got Vegas coming up. So you got to save your money, Ben.
I know.
I heard a rumor you might be dipping out.
It's to be decided.
What?
It's in the air.
Come on.
You got Rich coming, probably Gavin.
I got a really cool dinner reservation for the first night.
Do you need to hear any more?
Yeah.
Do you need to hear any
Maybe if you're lucky, we'll go to one of those places that have doors without door handles.
Oh, we run
Big
that
party
house
with
party
the
Yeah, we
back.
can run that house party back.
Can't run it back if you were never there.
Yeah, if I miss this one, it's gonna be actually crazy. I'm maybe 3 behind on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go on like a golf trip.
Yeah,
I think we got to
golf
run a
in
golf
Vegas.
trip.
We can go to the Wynn golf course.
Would you actually do that, Ken?
Of course he would.
So
Are you kidding me?
when you golf,
Yeah, but keep this in mind.
when you golf the Wynn, they have like a caddy with you.
Oh yeah, because a caddy's gonna make the world of difference for
And
you,
I'm like,
Ken.
I would make a fool of myself in front of this caddy. I
Can
don't
you
think I could do
request
it there.
Not to have a caddy, because I wouldn't
don't
want
know.
that.
It's also like $800 for
Oh
the
my
round.
God.
That's
Can we go to
why I
fucking-
ask. Would you actually go there? Because it's a
No
lot of
way.
money. Like if
It'd
you're a
be-
big golfer, that's a crazy amount to pay to go play a round of golf. But if you love golf, makes a little bit more sense than someone like you who doesn't like golf
Maybe
spending
once-
that much money
Once
to go
I get
golfing.
a few more rounds under my belt, I think it'd be kind of fun in maybe a
I
year.
feel like it'd be so funny that you couldn't really put a price on it.
I think Ken would go 100%. If you just look at all the golf outings that he's gone on, it's always for special occasions. That's a special
That's
occasion.
true.
He doesn't really care to go for the love of the game, but if there's a good group of people going and they're
He's out
drinking,
there.
Yeah.
Ken is out there
he's there
and he's
for
in
the-
a great
yeah.
mood.
It's there for the lore.
But if you're just going on a Tuesday night after work, he's like, fuck this. He plays 4 holes and he's
Well,
going
especially
home.
you play like a scramble, you're just playing best ball. It's way more fun doing it that way.
I think we got to go, Ben. I don't think you can bail on this one.
I mean, I agree.
But you might have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a package in the mail this week. I love getting packages and then bringing them on the pod. It's from our boy Rick Duff.
Ooh.
Oh, let's go.
look at
Sent us
that.
a signed vinyl and
that's
CDs.
Who even knew he was pressing vinyls? I got to get one of those.
Yeah.
That's
I
sick.
think you're the only one with a,
Well, there you
with a
go, Mike.
record
You just
player,
did.
So
Well,
I know, that's what I was
Ryan
thinking.
mentioned
Like,
we were going to maybe hang it up.
I
Yeah,
kind
we
of want
probably
to put
should
this
hang
in the
this.
pod,
Yeah.
but maybe he'll send Mike another one so he can spin the vinyl.
I guess I could
Yeah, I
take
think we
the
gotta
actual
hang it.
vinyl out and we could hang the artwork.
Oh, that's true. You
That's
could
sweet.
actually play it.
And then obviously it has Ford Ranger on it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so this summer, our boy Rick Duff came up. Rick had made a song called Ford Ranger, and it's about our Ford Ranger. My Ford Ranger wants to be like the,
Well, yeah, we
the
did. We
one on
CboysTV.
TV.
CboysTV
Close
was best.
engine,
Close.
6 wheels, and a little hat to wear. I'm messing the lyrics up, but
Track 3 on side A.
Very
Yeah,
good.
he also sang it on like Canada's Got Talent.
I think we had
Right.
played
That's
it
where
on
we
the
found
podcast.
it. Yeah, I had found
We
it. And
popped it up on the podcast probably a year and a half ago at this point. Well, Rick saw that we were giving it love and we were stoked about it, so he hit us up and was like, yo, can I come out and film the music video with your guys' Ford Ranger and you, obviously? So we did that this summer. It went live this fall,
It was a
and
lot
now
of
Rick
fun.
Duff's got a new album. So Rick's our boy.
shout out to Rick.
Shout out to Rick. That was a fun day filming the music video.
It's kind of crazy how like vinyls are coming back.
It really is because they will never be practical. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, there's no way. So does it sound as good off of this, or is like the sound design not?
I'm not
like
gonna
I'd
be,
imagine
I'm
it
not
have
gonna
to
be
be
the
better.
one that's like
It's way better.
Supposedly it's
But,
better.
yeah,
Because
supposedly
there's no compression or anything because it's
I
in
will
there.
say that it sounds good.
It's amazing, man. It's weird that this came out before the other thing. Like it just seems crazy that you just scrub it and
Yeah.
it makes the noise.
Trying
That
to
Makes
you
no
want.
sense. Yeah, I don't get it.
Rub your,
Don't touch it.
well, don't rub around on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
It's
wasn't
all
sure.
good.
It didn't look
So,
like it was like a
I
CD
think,
where it could get scratched.
Like
Let me
all those little grooves on the thing are like
what actually
they're
makes
like
the noise.
different. Yeah, so when the needle scratches over the groove, I'm
Why do you like records so much, Mike?
Yeah.
I think they do sound good. I think it is fun, like putting an album on and like listening to it all the way through.
Yeah, like you're not changing songs when you go through the work of putting that thing
Right.
on. Like
And
you're
it-
just running the whole album.
It stemmed from over listening to podcasts. I just got to the point where I like would go to Spotify and be like, I don't even know what to play. So then I was playing like top hits and I just wasn't vibing with it.
So you have one of those in your car?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I think my dad told a story back in the day. He had some cool car and he was reaching over to change the CD or something, like, because he had like the, you know, like when you could put like 6 CDs in it or something like that. I think he crashed a car on the Downer Road, like missed the ditch or something like that and rolled.
I do believe that, yeah, most of those 6 CD changers, you're actually not supposed to operate while driving because you have 6. You should be good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he didn't
was
have that.
swapping it out.
And he had just like, maybe he just had the binder. I don't know. I'll have to ask him on that. We got to get him on here one day. He's got to tell stories. He's got a bunch of different stories.
Did he roll one of the Cobra replica cars?
Yeah, he used to work for, like they would build replica Cobras. And he says that they were the best because they were made in Fargo. Then they got sold out to a big company. Not as good anymore. But yeah, he was driving down the Downer Road and I can't remember if it was during a photo shoot or after a photo shoot, but he basically like came up on a corner, was going way too fast, and they just are light with no power, no traction control, nothing like that. And
Slicks
it just
on the
spun.
back.
Yeah, and it spun around and then it rolled down
and
in
it
the ditch.
totaled
it
God, that's
out.
got to be not the
Oh, my.
ideal car to crash or roll.
Bro,
being
there's
it's
literally no
there's
roof.
no roof.
there's
like a little
bar.
little roll bar right behind
Yeah,
you, and that's
what I
it.
thought.
So the little roll bar did its job.
Yes.
Wow, dude. So what does boss have to say? That I would. Oh my gosh.
I think he said, because he'd been working for the company like since it started. So I think, you know, you get like one gimme big mistake.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like if you work here, you get like 10.
Whoa,
Once a week.
You get-
I don't know if
one
we
a week.
want them to know that though.
I think they already do know that.
Yeah, they've seen the repercussions of what happens. I mean, you know, you had your gimme and
You
like,
get a
it's
few
just-
a week.
yeah, you get a few a week. So I think he was okay. But yeah, the boss ended up selling the company later, and then it.
Oh shit!
Went, I mean,
Not because
like,
of that,
No, not
no.
because of that. But like after that, it kind of went downhill. And
That's
I mean, not
wild.
because of the crash. After the boss,
Okay,
after the boss
okay.
sold it.
And that's when Randy got out of the car business.
Yeah, and that's when he started framing.
In other big news, we got our new gear brand dropping this week, which we've been working on for what,
Let's
2
go.
years?
Yeah,
we've been
long
working on it for a
time.
long time.
The longest we've ever worked on something without it being
And
released
it's
yet.
very, very nice stuff. I mean, I was wearing one of our jackets in the Mega Quad video, and dude, I mean, I love that. That's my favorite jacket. I normally don't wear like a coat unless we're really in treacherous weather, which then I would wear like a mono suit. Oh, I love that jacket. It's lightweight, warm, comfortable. It looks good. But yeah, we got a bunch of good stuff.
3 jackets?
Yeah, we got, how many jackets do we got? We got 3
3
jackets,
sick jackets.
and we got 3
3
mono
mono
suits,
suits.
and then we got some gloves.
Yep.
Obviously
I
hats. all
love
that
the work
stuff.
gloves.
Yeah. This is just kind of the beginning. Like we're excited to launch this brand, and we're coming into winter. We always wear mono suits, so why not release some Life Wide Open Gear mono suits to you guys?
Yeah, and they're nice quality. I mean, they're debatably better than other brands, I would say.
Yeah, I'm very proud of them too. They look cool and they're durable. We wouldn't obviously want to promote them or have you guys buy them if they weren't, and they've been tested by the entire crew, and we love them. And they're a very affordable price point, which is what we wanted.
We tried
as
to
well.
find like a good medium ground, quality good, but not too expensive.
But yeah, we're fired up. We've been working on this gear brand for the last 2 years, like CJ said, and I think we're going to just be continuing to add products to it. It's called Life Wide Open Gear, and it's fitting the Life Wide Open brand, and we're just continuing to add products to it. So excited to see what it turns into over the next couple of years, as we hopefully get our foundation and people start getting the product and hopefully loving it. But yeah, we're fired up on it.
Yeah.
So it drops this Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Hoping to wear
go.
it snowmobiling soon.
Let's go.
Dude, I mean, yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Which one's your guys' favorite mono suit?
I like the duck camo.
The red
just
for me.
classic.
Love the red.
Definitely the red.
Yeah, I was probably going to say the red too.
I think I like the black. Black's
clean.
just clean, man. It's got that digital camo underneath. Looks cool.
Yeah, all of it feels like CBoys branded, which is what we wanted. Obviously it's our brand, so we want it to feel like us, and it does.
We're not trying to make racing gear and crazy stuff. Like, this is coming from us and what we do. And like I said, we wear mono suits and the jackets that we wear when we film our videos. These are the ones that we want to reproduce for you guys.
Like, it doesn't even have to be riding gear with
Right.
the mono suits. Like, I would wear that ice fishing.
Just out.
I could really see the duck camo, like the good old boys loving that and buying it, even if they rarely go riding. Like, just having that as like their ice fishing rig. It's just sweet, man. I'm excited to see some people wearing it.
We also realize that most people watching our videos, they're normal people, right? They're not like the extremists by any means of like, all I do is ride mountains, or all I do is ride trail, so I need it to be like the crazy
Super
warm.
thick.
Most people are just like, yeah, I go out and ride on the weekends, and whether I'm riding four-wheeler when there's this much snow or snow in the ditches with my boys, like that's the majority of the people that watch our videos, and because that's who we are, like that's what we do. We're not like extremists by any means, so we wanted to make gear that represents those people.
100%.
And that's exactly what we're doing. So we're getting our toes wet or our feet wet with the snow gear, and then this spring we'll have moto gear as well. And that's going to follow the same mentality of like, you're not like the crazy extremist racers. You're the guys riding dirt bikes on the weekend or hopping on your bike after work and just ripping around.
So keep an eye out this Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah, this Thursday. CboysTV.com or lifewideopengear.com. Are we launching on its own website, or it's just on CBoys?
Just going to start on CBoys for now.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Love it.
Speaking of musicians, I saw something the other day that sparked a memory that I haven't thought about in a long time. Do you guys remember when we met Sean Kingston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So weird. But did you guys see he's in jail now?
No. Tax evasion?
Yes,
That
wire
happens to everyone.
fraud.
Happen-
Wire fraud.
fraud.
Yeah. I think he was just kind of using his clout to benefit him of like getting people's trust, and then just not delivering on like the money end of a lot of
I
deals.
think rappers do that a lot.
Yeah.
They have the money sent beforehand. They don't follow back up.
They don't do the thing.
He
seemed
to
a
be
little-
exact. Okay, so he got 3.5 years in federal prison.
Holy shit.
Oh, and his mother went to jail as well.
I didn't even hear
Defrauding
about this.
luxury vendors of over $1 million in property, including bulletproof Escalade, high-end watches, and a large TV.
Just one TV.
Put that in there.
One damn TV.
What's
Sorry.
Sean Kingston thinking he needs a bulletproof Escalade for?
I mean,
Yes, I could see a use for it in Miami.
Is he really that popping anymore? I guess he did have some big hits. Like,
he seemed washed up, like, what was that, 7
Damn,
years ago?
Ken. He was washed up when I met him.
The story behind him is he came to a music festival. One of our boys was putting the music festival on, and we were like kind of like acting as like promoters for this music festival. It was crazy. Jake got up on stage and threw $10,000 out in fake
money.
cash.
We told
One of
that
the
before.
wildest things I think, like looking back at, that was crazy that he did that. But yeah, we got to meet Sean Kingston, who was like the headliner for this thing. But like he had like 3 layers of security that we had to get through just to meet him in like this room
in
like,
a locker room.
in a locker room of him. He like we finally get through all of his security, and he just like daps us up. Sup?
What's up?
Take one picture, and that was it.
Yeah, the
Yeah, pop the
worst
pic
picture ever too.
Well,
it's so
the lights
grainy.
were like literally off in there.
A big Reno took it on his phone, and it was just a garbage picture. It's funny because I had like been in that locker room playing C squad basketball.
A lot of good memories in there.
A lot of good memories. It was pretty sweet. Just knew I was never going to touch the court.
The coach coming in, Ryan, we're going to have you sitting on the bench here for the second half.
I actually had a no dribble rule.
What? That's where I sat on the first half.
I had a no dribble rule in C squad basketball. When I caught the ball, I was allowed to pass it or to shoot it.
They didn't even give you the option to dribble?
No, I had a no dribble rule.
How
Are
bad
you
do you
the
gotta
only
be at
one
dribbling?
with that?
I think there was maybe other kids, but it was publicized.
Just nobody's dribbling.
How bad were you at dribbling? Like, how do they just say, all right,
I
Ryan,
wasn't
no more
even that
dribbling?
bad at dribbling. I just think that like I probably wanted to be better than I was, so I like would try to make a move, and that never really worked. And so he was like, just do the play, just catch the ball or shoot it. So yeah,
I told you couldn't dribble the ball.
yeah.
Damn.
It did get me in some pickles sometimes because then they would like double team me and I couldn't do anything. I would just stand there, throw it away. So yeah, my JV C squad basketball stories wasn't exactly a highlight in my athletic career. Who would have thought?
So speaking about tax evasion,
Uh-oh.
you guys see
Of
Whistlin?
course.
What do you think on that?
If you listen to the Doug DeMiro podcast, like Doug's a huge fan of Whistlin.
Okay.
He kind of dives into exactly why it happened, why it should still be a law, why people are abusing it. I mean, like the Montana registration thing. He's like, people with supercars have just been like using it to register supercars and whatever in Montana, and they're making an example out of him, I'd assume.
Yeah, so basically he got jammed up for tax evasion, but he actually paid his taxes. It was basically just on the car sales tax end of things. He had an LLC in Montana where you don't have to pay sales tax, and then had the car owned by that LLC so he could work around the sales tax, and I guess they went after him, which a lot of, supercar owners do that. But I definitely could see like the gray area in where they're like, oh, we're going to try and make an example out of him because it is like a loophole. But it's it's currently a legal loophole.
And it's
So-
state by state. So that's what I found out too. Some states don't even
They don't
wouldn't
care. It's
even
not
care.
worth it.
It sounds like Tennessee and probably other states have finally got enough cameras that are always scanning license plates that they can actually prove a vehicle has been in the state for 30 days, which normally
Interesting.
I
wouldn't
think
be
either
possible.
way, he's online. Like,
Yeah, I think if you're going to be rich and play the system, you can't also be publicizing that you're playing the system.
yeah,
Like
there's-
everyone knows that's obviously, you see a Montana
it's
car,
just
you're
it's
just
a
like,
known loophole.
Yeah, it's a
known
known loophole. The issue with it though is like for Tennessee's sake, I'm sure they had like a flood of people from say California coming in with money,
Moving in.
moving in.
There was quite a few like supercars around there with Montana plates when Ryan and I were there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there was.
Oh, so
And they're just like, all right, this is clearly becoming more and more of a thing because more and more people are learning about this said loophole. How do we go after one guy and make the biggest impact?
Because he's gonna.
And wow,
always-
did it work for him?
Yeah, everybody.
Every
knows.
headline is just like Montana LLC, Whistlin Diesel Tax Evasion, $2 million bond, like
Yeah.
all these things, and then everyone is probably just like,
Apparently there was like
Might not be
a
worth
typo in the $2 million bond. It wasn't actually.
Yeah,
There's no
20
commas and
20,000 or whatever. But
far off.
either way, I think it got what they wanted, the job done.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I'm sure most people that were either on the fence about doing it are probably not going to do it now. And I'm imagining a lot of people that did do it are probably like, let's maybe just register that car in Tennessee.
Yeah, like well, I'm
And-
already
and-
spending $400,000. What's
And
another
it'll
30?
gonna be
avoid
probably
going to
30 or
jail.
50, yeah.
And
Especially that they just came on his property, took him away. Like no letter that said, "Hey, you got to
Yeah.
fix this." They were definitely trying to make a statement. Tennessee actually has the second
Or maybe it
highest
was.
combined sales tax in the country.
Oh, wow.
At 9.61% is their average combined rate.
What?
The statewide is 7. So with
Man, that sucks, dude. I don't know why everyone likes Tennessee so much.
9.61% is heavy, and that's coming from a
is there
Minnesota
income
resident.
tax?
Does Tennessee?
I mean,
Have
what,
state
we're,
income?
we're 7.25, so it's
Tennessee does not have state individual income tax.
okay. So that's where they're getting it, where it's like they're taxing your sales tax is heavy, but your income tax is nothing. So I mean, you gotta play one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out. It is weird that they're really only going after like what 40, 50 grand. That's a lot of money, but also like a lot of bigger fish.
But
to fry out
you
there,
take
but-
down one big person,
Yeah.
and then you're going to get 50 other people that don't, they don't have nearly the online presence, but they're going
So
to
scared.
pay the tax.
But
for
they
it.
also pick the one guy who's never gonna fucking
I
lay
know,
down
I
and
know.
just
Yeah.
take a fine.
But that
That's-
might also be
that's-
kind of what they wanted of, okay, how do we go after somebody who's clearly going to
Dude,
make this publicized?
They don't lose, man. You like when it's you versus
the
state
government.
or the government or the federal, whatever. They always win. If I was him, I would honestly just pay the thing, move on, not do it again. That's my 2 cents. Because like, it's just gonna be a pain. It's gonna be an uphill battle, and I don't think you're gonna win. I think you're gonna waste a lot of time and energy. Just pay the thing, go back to making your videos, register your cars in Tennessee, and just move on. That's my 2 cents. I don't know. What do you guys think? Fighting it, dude? I just don't think it's gonna.
It's so tough because it's kind of in a win-win situation with it, honestly. Like, on the side of, like, say he fights it, it's going to be so publicized.
That's true.
And in the
Ultimately, he doesn't have too much to lose. Like he's
in
probably
the
gonna
world
just,
that he's in, like,
yeah.
more publicity, the better. And
He's going to get a ton
yeah, I
of
mean-
content out of fighting it, but I'm assuming that the government crossed their T's and dotted their I's to make sure what they were doing was fully, like their investigation, everything was fully complete,
Yeah, I don't
fully vetted before they even touched his property.
You've got it. Okay, yeah. To my point, I don't think he's gonna win it. To your point, you're right. Realistically, it's not like he's going to prison for a few years or anything. When he loses, he'll just pay the fine, and he's basically just adding some more money on top. But he's gonna make a big splash, and everyone's gonna hear about it. And
'cause I'd imagine it's the original fee that he didn't pay
Plus
interest
interest.
plus a fine.
Plus court fees and all that stuff.
No doubt it's still going to be a shit ton of money lost and a bunch of a headache. But, like, I don't know. That's the crazy part about being a YouTuber is you can kind of turn lemons
It's a lot
into
of
lemonade.
yeah,
Exactly.
a lot
So
of promo.
it's definitely doing what they wanted, though, of, like, he's making it a big deal. Whereas if they were to go after a big dog that is like, I don't want, one, the headache, and I don't want the bad publicity, pay it, make it go away, do whatever you have to do to not make this go, like, grand, where he's just like, I'm going to fight this, make it as big as possible. Everyone in the world's going to know about this. And Tennessee's like, great, hopefully people know that we don't mess around then.
Exactly.
Yeah. Whatever happened with that whole jet ski case that he was fighting? Like, there was
He said
never
they-
really a conclusion
He
to
said they
that.
dropped the charges. I don't know. It's
Surprised there wasn't,
it's
like,
gonna be interesting though. But I've always thought that from day one, the Montana LLC thing, you can't do that and be public about it. Like, it's
Yeah, it's
just
one thing
it's
if
just
you're
like
an old guy.
publicizing like tax evasion essentially.
Yeah.
There's a really rich guy around here that was doing that, and he got in trouble too, and had to like switch it all back, and,
And
he
I'm-
just paid the
yeah.
whatever just
Yeah.
to make
I
it.
imagine
make it
most
even,
cases
but-
are like, all right, yep, I'll pay it. And then
Well, they had to pay the sales tax plus interest for the time period that the vehicle was in Minnesota.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll just nix the whole thing altogether. That'll probably take a while. But like, I don't know, if you live in California and you like imported a car from China and like it wouldn't pass emissions, even though it's like totally fine. It's just like some collector car. That would be a reason to register it in Montana, just so you can drive the thing. You're not trying to,
No, that doesn't work that way. You wouldn't be able to get it past customs.
well, whatever. Let's say it was a car that was made in the U.S. and it was a collector's car, but it wouldn't pass emissions in the state.
Yeah, like
you're in.
having a Skyline that wouldn't pass California emissions.
Correct. And then you'd register it. You're not doing it to save money on taxes. You're doing it so you can drive the car.
Well, that's what Jay Leno's law, but they shut that shit down. It got made it all the way to the end, and they shut it down at the end.
What's that?
It was that collectors' cars that were driven below a certain mileage
they're not even
and were of
contributing
a certain rarity
to the pollution.
could be registered in California as like a collector car, and they didn't have to pass smog and have different things that California is super hard about. And it got all the way to whatever court. I'll look it up here, but I mean, made it all the way to the end, and then they shut it down.
All right, this podcast is brought to you by Shopify. We switched our website to Shopify over 6 years ago, and it's been a game changer for our business. We can keep track of sales and inventory from our phones and easily make changes to the website with no coding required.
Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and is a powerhouse for getting things done. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography.
Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond.
And marketing is key during the holidays, and Shopify is here to get the word out about your business like you have a whole marketing team behind you. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify.
Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/wide open. Go to shopify.com/wide open. Shopify.com/wide open.
They really do make me say it 3
God
times.
damn, we heard you the first time, Ken.
I know. Like everybody always says, I'm like, I
No,
Oh,
sometimes
is this guy glitching right now?
sometimes you don't get it across the first time. You just gotta keep her going.
reiterating.
All right, this podcast is brought to you by Cash App. Since my ATM is out of commission at the shop, I need a quick and reliable way to receive my money after some friendly competition on the pool table. When someone conveniently forgets cash, thank goodness for Cash App.
Cash App just released a new status program for the way people actually spend called Cash App Green. It unlocks new ways for you to pay, get rewards, and easily grow or manage your money on your terms.
Now, when you spend at least $500 a month with the Cash App card or Cash App Pay, you earn green status, which unlocks benefits like up to $200 of free overdraft coverage, higher borrowing limits, custom personalized cashback offers every Friday at places you love to shop.
Turn everyday spending into status with Cash App Green. Download Cash App today or visit cash.app/new to learn more about this and other great features launching now.
For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use a code CashApp10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App Bank's partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Green, overdraft coverage, borrow cash back, offers and promotions provided by Cash App, a blocking brand. Visit cash.app/podcast for full legal disclosures.
Did you
crap,
did
Brian.
you hear
That was
that? Did you hear
incredible.
that?
I
That's
didn't know
what
you
years of experience does to you.
That was incredible.
That was amazing to watch.
Ryan is a expert
Look at
ad
him
reader.
move, dude. He's just flexing on us right now. Jay Leno's law. It's kind of like your no dribble rule. Ryan's law. That's probably what they talk about, and like for still years to come, the Ryan rule.
Half the squad over here, Ryan's Law. No dribbles.
No dribbling.
No dribbling allowed.
Leno's Law refers to a proposed bill exempt classic cars 35 years or older from smog checks, provided they have historical plates and are insured as a collector vehicle. It passed California's Senate, but it was killed by state lawmakers.
Same.
California doing California.
Anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, though.
Yeah, no kidding. It would be interesting if he loses, if he'll stay in Tennessee. Like, I could see him being salty and just like moving to Montana just to like that's
Yeah.
what I would do if I was him. Like just move to Montana and end up like, all right, well, I guess now I can do it. But then it's a lot of work. Like, you got to pick up shop. Like
It's a lot of work.
Like we realistically think how much work it'd be to pick up. Like, we just can't move. I mean, we could, but it would be such a pain.
Yep.
He's got such a cool property out there. Like, what you're going to spend trying to find that in Montana in a good location is absurd.
It's true.
Yeah.
He
that's
probably could
true.
make quite a bit of money, though, if he bought that thing back in like 2020, 2021. I'm sure it's gone up quite a bit.
Yeah,
They
so
could
many,
flip
so many
that.
people are moving
And
to
so many people are moving.
Tennessee.
Yeah, you got lucky in that. Now there's this huge wave of people
Tennessee's
going there.
sick, though.
I don't know if it is.
I think it's got good weather. It's got good landscape. I like Tennessee. Like the Smoky Hills vibe.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's a
alright.
good
I don't
place.
know. I don't quite understand the hype.
Have you explored more like other than just Nashville?
Me? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Have we gone there and driven around someplace for a video? I always forget where we've gone. I feel like we've been there. But
Bristol.
No.
Bristol, where's
Yeah,
that?
we've been to the east side of
We drove
Tennessee.
through the hills
right?
a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we were
Or
driving
Virginia.
around. They had like really narrow roads, if I remember.
They
I don't know.
did
They
have
do
narrow
have narrow
roads.
Yeah.
roads.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Florida, if I was going to move anywhere, like Florida.
Florida.
Got the ocean. Like, I see a draw there.
Number one benefit, Cletus lives there.
We used to be like so hot on finding a place in Florida, and it just kind of fizzled out of like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a lot would go into it. We'd have to essentially just build what we have here, but there. And it's taken us 8 years to build what we have here.
I think realistically, we just need like a shop.
I just don't foresee us using it that much. Realistically, nowadays, like there's only realistically like 3 months out of the year that you'd probably want to use it, but you're not going to be there all 3 months.
And then we still got to pay to maintain it and keep up on everything. So
Make it an Airbnb.
And like once you have like a family, like you're not going to be leaving 2 weeks at a time. So it's like realistically, just I don't know. And like we got buddies down there now. Like thanks to Cletus, like realistically, if we need to like ship something, have it sitting there for a week, he would probably say yes, and then we can still go about whatever we're doing.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's nice having friends and more places too.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
We are getting to that time of the year though where like filming is getting harder with the snow and the weather, but I don't know. I feel like we're making it work as always.
Can you guys
Definitely.
just feel it coming? Thin ice.
Yeah, I can.
Dude, I'm fired
is.
up.
It's
I
coming.
saw it iced over this morning, like the smaller lakes, the ponds, and I was like, "Whoa!" I saw it, dude. My parents' pond. I was leaving their house this morning, and it was iced over, the OG spot where we used to go, and I was just like, "Fuck, I want to go walk on it right now." I know
go
it's probably
test
like
it out.
I know it's like 2 inches thick. It's some real thin ice, and I was just like, I want to go walk on it and jump
I
on
do
it and
too.
see how much it flexes.
I do too. We really lucked out this year with we had nice weather legitimately up until like Monday of last week. So basically beginning of December, we had nice weather. There was a couple cold days and it was the best. We filmed and we filmed and we filmed. And whenever we had something to film, we go outside and we film it.
Yeah, as opposed
rain
to
here
now,
and
like
there.
you couldn't.
And then now that snow rolled in and then the wind followed and it is what it is, but I did take it for granted.
Being
don't know.
nice,
Yeah,
it's
because
full
it
on
was
winter
it
now.
was nice so long into the year, and I'm just like, this is the best. We are just rolling, and that winter just hit me like a right hook to the face.
Yeah, we filmed the video like a week and a half ago. Snowmobiling on our moto track. It's coming out this Thursday, like off-road snowmobiling. And we were like, all right, we don't have any snow. And yeah, it's crazy how fast that changed. And now we still barely have any snow. It snowed just like a little bit, and
I
then
know,
it just
blew.
blew around. And
What's the verdict on those snowmobiles? Like they honestly handled it pretty well. Besides the one that Big
I
Wrench
thought
didn't
so.
put any coolant in because
There was a
obviously
bubble-
his
there was a-
competitor
tried
was
to do
riding
that,
it.
yeah.
There's
no,
a
I think they're
bubble in
good.
that
Like
coolant.
they're 100% fine.
Yeah, dude. I swear. Well, race sleds especially are just tough as nails. But turns out you don't need snow.
Honestly, yeah, they just had a couple extra like wheels on the skid on the bogey wheels, and that was it. I'm sure the Hyfax, the skid slides,
They
whatever,
weren't
are
even
worn
that
out, but
fucked, dude.
no.
They weren't. Like they still had life in them.
Dude, I'm fired up for snowmobiling this winter, though.
Same.
Me too.
I hope we get snow, but even if we don't get snow, we got to go find it.
just go
I'm
bang
saying,
some
bro.
ditches on like. Just
I'm
a
actually
little bit.
fired up to bang ditches. Yeah.
It's been
It's
2
the
years.
most
We didn't even
Minnesota
go.
thing ever.
We
So
didn't go
fun,
last
though.
year.
It is fun just hopping on the sleds on like a Saturday and just cruising around, going to like some
So
burger
fun.
spots, whatever.
I went once last year.
I think the only time I rode a sled last year was at Snowden.
Oh yeah, in Snowden. Yeah.
You're kind of a
Yeah, I'm
rider now,
fired
though,
up.
Ken. After last video, so I'd imagine you're probably gonna ride one to work every day.
Probably not.
Are you back into it now?
By into it,
By into it, your new nickname is gonna be Boondockin' Ken.
probably not.
I think we got to get Ken back on a quad, though.
He was back on a quad, He
But
got
like
back
his
on.
own. You know, we messed up by giving Ryan a quad because he hasn't rode it.
Yeah, you haven't even rode the thing. Right?
We
We
should
haven't
have
filmed any more
gotten
quad
it.
videos.
We filmed a quad video last
A
week.
real quad rider would be out running laps whether we're filming or not.
Take it out to the track sometimes, but not to ride.
What, to look at?
Yeah.
Just
No,
to
you
go-
just like take it out there, a
Watch the
little ripper
sunset?
device to go,
Transport.
take it out there, go take some pictures, and then come back.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think we need to get Ken back on a quad. Like,
On a
did you
Renegade.
guys see these pics?
Renegade 800 or 1,000 now they make that.
800 is the sweet spot.
Yeah, I agree.
Perfect power to weight.
Yep.
Look at him.
That's
shredded.
Ken. Yeah,
That's
he's
Ken.
drifting.
Literally any kid with a quad ever.
Dude, Ken and I were out, like, every weekend, I would have a whole Facebook post about, like, Ken and I ripping.
I know. That's how we
We
became friends,
used
right?
to just like rip laps around the field out
If
there.
it wasn't
You were
jet
ripping
skis,
jet skis,
it was
quads.
4 wheels.
And then snowmobiles.
Yeah, Ken needs to get
Year-round.
back
You guys
on
are
a
riders.
jet ski too. The most classic thing ever. Ken and Ryan pull up on jet skis. We had just met. CJ goes, "Hey Ryan, can I ride your jet ski?" Of course, yeah, hop on it, bro. Take it. Ken's sitting there. Hey, Ken, Grant, can I ride your jet ski? Ooh, I don't think so.
I think you're a little young. That's what he said. He said he thinks you're, and
At
that
the
set
time
the precedence
You were
for the
like
rest of
the
Ben's
rest-
life.
yeah.
you were like 10 at that point.
No, I was not. I was probably 15 years
No,
old.
you
Ken.
were way
Ken's
younger.
I was
like,
probably
well, then you looked
15
like you were
years
10.
old.
I would have been probably, yeah. No, you would have been, yeah, not that.
You'd have been like 16. I was.
Yeah, you'd have been plenty old.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
old
that
enough
was
to ride a jet
lot-
ski,
A
Ken.
lot longer ago than that.
It would be funny if you just hopped on it and then just ran into the dock or something. I knew it.
That still reminds me. I've told this before, but when I thought you and Ken were like the dynamic when I first met you guys, and I was snowmobiling with you, and then we like ran out of gas, and you're like, Ken, I'll just take your sled, and I was like, dang, he just can hop on Grant's at the time, his brand new Articat like M8, and just like take it. And then you were kind of hesitant to let him take it. I'm like, they're probably really close.
Yeah, we've always been buddies, Ken.
Yeah.
Against Ken's will.
What did you do that day? Like,
Bro, I don't know, bro, kid.
What was the day that we met? Was it on the jet skis? No.
Yeah, dude.
Is that
was,
the
yeah.
first time we ever met?
Yes.
Pulled up to your guys' dock. I remember it.
Yes.
Ken and I were just on the
'Cause
prowl
we-
looking for friends.
Yep.
because I think we met up with Matt, and then you guys were there.
It was so
that's
crazy,
right.
too, because I used to think that you were just a legend, Ryan.
Really?
He used to.
Used to think. Well, let's go back to my legendary days. Why was I a legend?
Well, I didn't know about this whole no dribble rule.
That's also how Jake explained you too, because I met Jake first, and he's like, you came by in the TC past Zorba's, and he's like, oh, that's Ryan Iwerks. You gotta meet him. His dad does construction, and he has so many sick toys.
And like the 2 snowmobiles at the time.
Yeah,
it
he's
was.
a four-wheeler
600 XRS.
and a snowmobile.
It was pretty lit.
Yeah, and then Ken pulled up in his Subaru Impreza, and we were like, this is a rally car.
We kind of did
From
treat
day
that
one,
thing.
just bullied Ken into drifting against his will.
It was fun, and then kind of got boring.
You used to drift in the Holly parking lot.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy to think, though. Ken got his name because we were like, dude, you gotta drift this Subaru Impreza. And he mobbed it around 3 corners, and we were like, he's the greatest drifter of all
He's just
time.
like
He's
Ken
just
Block.
like Ken Block. Let's start calling him Ken.
I don't.
In
That's when he went through
retrospect,
his
that was like
How
probably
crazy
some
is
of the
that?
lamest drifts, but in the moment, it was pretty cool.
Like, you probably went around 3 corners,
Yeah.
and we were like,
it was-
this dude is just
It's
like
him.
Ken
He's
Block.
him.
I think it was around Dave's shop.
Yeah,
it wasn't
was.
even around corner. It was just around like Dave's buildings with all that like expensive stuff we could have hit, but
The sharp stuff to hit.
Yep.
never did.
Think about how different it would be if you were Grant.
It'd be weird.
you
Yeah,
think
what do you
it
think
would?
life would be like?
It'd be so weird.
Really?
I don't think it'd be that different. I'm super bummed that we wouldn't have the whole no can do branding. I love
No-
No Grant
I
do.
love it wouldn't work.
It
We
doesn't
wouldn't-
work as
yeah.
good. Doesn't work at all, actually.
But I think you'd still be just as big of a savage.
I'd hope.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say. Yeah, do you feel like this is kind of like an alter ego of yours that has just became your new personality?
No, it's just nice being able to like keep certain parts of the life separate, so like you can keep
The life.
you know where I meet people, like where it's based on how they address me.
Do people
Right.
call you Grant, though?
Yeah, like anyone from the bank calls me Grant, and then
Okay, outside of a legal setting.
anyone in a legal setting calls me by my government name. and then
CJ,
anyone else calls me by the YouTube name.
do you still introduce yourself as CJ?
No, that was just
a
like a
one-time deal.
total blackout.
One
there.
time.
That was one time.
Yeah.
Never live it down.
It was crazy, dude. I was
I think
standing right next to you. I didn't know what to say. Who am I now? Like, if you're CJ, who am I? I was like, I guess I'm Grant.
Gosh,
How
I
did
always
that happen again? Where were we?
he's just heydays. You
It was
know?
heydays?
How
meeting,
hard do you
like-
have to black out to
We
introduce
were meeting the
yourself?
Arctic Cat
as
manufacturer,
somebody else.
some big guy at Arctic Cat, and they're like, "Hey, I've heard about you guys. Introducing CJ."
I don't know.
I was
I think I was looking at you, CJ, and I said CJ.
And then
I
I'm
was
like, okay, Ken.
I keep forgetting to run that back because think of all the people we meet as a
It
group
was so easy to
for the last 8 years or whatever. Now I just want to remember to do that. Just right before you're about to shake their hand.
Do
I'm
that
gonna go,
one day,
"I'm
Ken.
CJ."
Wrong
What's up? I'm
name.
Ken.
Yeah. Are you guys excited for Steve Will Do It to be back on YouTube?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see his return. I don't know. Is he actually going to post when he says he's going to post?
I was wondering the same thing.
It seems like he's just got so much money that I feel like just running a regular YouTube schedule is going to be way too much of an inconvenience for him. Like, after he posts a video, why is he going to, like, immediately start working on another one? Like, it's a lot of work, and I feel like he's just going to be like, yeah, I'll do it, and then I think it's going to be sporadic. I don't think it's going to be...
So he's
like his last run.
So Steve will do it.
I like him, but I just don't think it's going to be like his last run.
He got banned from YouTube, and now he's back on. He got the go-ahead from YouTube.
Yeah, he had to start a new channel, though, so he doesn't have his old channel back,
and
but he's starting
coming
fresh.
back with a Christmas Eve special and a Christmas special, whatever that means. And then he said he's going to be posting every week after that. And being that we post every week, we know what goes into...
I just don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to post every week. He's got way too much money to be...
He's going to do it for 6 weeks, and then... It'll get a lot more infrequent.
Unfortunate to start. Not that he needs the money, but to start in January.
He made great videos because of like what he was doing, but I think like the landscape has changed. Like,
I agree.
When you would see him give somebody like $100,000, it was crazy. And now, I mean, he's gonna have to be giving people like $1 million, and how sustainable is that? And also, like, his editor was so good.
So good.
He still
was
his
editor.
Guy.
Is he? Okay,
Yeah,
because I was gonna say, like, if he doesn't have that editor anymore, like that, I think
he still
that was like a major part of what made his videos good. So
that editor stuck with him, huh?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Well, I'm sure he just kept paying him.
I'd like to think that his format will be different, but who knows?
I think it's going to be the same. And I think that he's got a diehard audience.
That's for sure.
That has not left him, and I think he's going to get a lot of views. I don't know if he'll have as much reason to work as hard as he did back then and like stay as consistent. I think he'll post, but
I wonder why they let him back on.
Well, they re-enabled a bunch of people,
just
like
kind of across the board.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm glad they did.
Yeah,
it's good for everyone.
Like Sneeko got put back on.
Do you guys listen to him on the Logan, the Impulsive?
Yeah, I did listen to that. That was rough, dude.
It was rough.
I couldn't watch it.
Just to your point of like he's got a diehard following. I scrolled on the comments.
Yeah,
for a
everybody's
while.
talking
Not one comment was like,
yeah, regardless of how you thought the podcast went, like who you think maybe like was overstepping, everyone's like, common Steve W.
Yeah, which
like,
I didn't think it was a Steve W. I hate to say.
I hate to say it too.
So if you went from like top to newest comments, then you could see more of like a little on the negative side, but still it was like the vast majority, even on the latest ones, were always like positive. Steve.
And that's where I'm going back to. He just has a core diehard audience that will stand next to him literally through whatever he seems to do and say. So I think he's gonna be popping still. Like people love him, and he's done a lot of things that give a lot of reason to love him. But yeah, I think that was a rough pod, dude. He was on drugs or drunk or something.
Yeah, he posted that he was
for
blacked
sure drunk,
out, right?
For sure drunk. But yeah,
he posted on his story. It was like, I was blacked out for that pod. Big Mike told me that he would let me review it. I was blacked out. I would have never done that if I was blacked out.
It was a bad look for, honestly, kind of all parties involved.
Yeah.
Probably should have just not posted that one.
Yeah, then they got to the end and they're like, should we not post it? And Mike was like, no, dude, we did it. Like, it's not that bad. Let's post it. Which, I mean, luckily I guess we did the podcast with Dave, but that was different. There wasn't any there wasn't any like beef there.
Well, that was straight up because Dave said you can't use that, you can't use that. And we're like, well,
all right, we don't
have anything, Dave.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to like get a guest on here like that and then have it not go well at all, like kind of
remember
tensions.
I like Frankie LaPena, but when Frankie LaPena was on here, he wanted to talk about a bunch of like really crazy conspiracy stories that I'd love to talk about off camera, but I don't think that it's something you should have on YouTube. So like we had to keep like trying to steer him back to like, all right, let's talk about something that we can actually use here. And he just kept going.
He did not want us
like
to get off the conspiracy
He was fighting it. And I'm sure that's what it felt like for them on Impulsive, except 100 times worse when Steve's basically saying the N-word. Like, you just can't say that, dude.
I don't think basically. I think just
literally.
It wasn't basically. That's you just can't do.
So
that.
that's what I wonder is he gets reinstated on YouTube. And he says like he got knocked or kicked off because he used like links and he opened up a new channel after the other one got deleted. I think that there was someone that just didn't like him.
Well, when you're saying stuff like that, you're gonna rub people the wrong way,
right? And I think he got kicked off. And I was like, okay, well, now that he's reinstated, I wonder if that's gonna change what he publicly says.
Dude, it seems
After
like he's
listening to
gone
this
worse.
podcast, I was like, oh no, it has not changed one bit. So then, and he talks all the time about how depressed he was getting kicked off YouTube, and that's the only thing he wants, and like he'd give all of his money away if he could just be a YouTuber again.
Dude,
Bro,
yeah, it seems like
Doesn't
he's
seem like it.
self-sabotaging
does
himself.
not seem like it. Like you're biting
yeah.
the hand that feeds you, essentially. Of like, dude, you kind of got to play by the rules a little bit. And now he like everything he stands for is like, I'm gonna just say what I want.
Yeah, it's
You can be a YouTuber and like push the boundaries of that, but you can't just jump the fence of like, I'm gonna just say like the most outlandish shit,
crazy
dude,
stuff.
and
it's
then
like-
be pissed if I get kicked off again.
Evan was saying this one day. He calls when someone's self-sabotaging himself as Aaron Hernandez syndrome or whatever. Like basically, like you get something good going for yourself and then you self-sabotage. I almost wonder. I did think about this when I was watching it. I was like, okay, why is this guy acting like this? He's finally getting back on YouTube and now he's acting worse than ever before. And I was like, I wonder if he's almost thinking he's not going to be able to live up to what he once was and just like acting crazy, and maybe he'll get, I don't know, maybe he's not even thinking about it at
I
all.
don't know
But
if he's that self-aware.
no, he's not that self-aware, but it's almost like in the back of his mind, he's just doing that
Maybe.
without even thinking about
Yeah.
it. But I thought that same thing. I go, dude, you finally got what you've been
Working
complaining
for.
about for the last 3 years coming back to you, and now you're doing this on like a huge podcast.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Kind
It's
of
crazy.
Kanye style.
But
It
at the
is.
same time, dude, yeah, it's nuts to see that. When I went to the comments, I was like, bro, like it's pretty tough to stand by that. But people were standing on it. They love him. And yeah, I don't know. Dude, he was my favorite YouTuber back when he was posting it.
100%.
By far. Dude.
Yeah,
it was
same.
unbelievable.
So entertaining.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like he was so entertaining. I still think he's super
And
entertaining. Like
he-
watching his stories on Instagram, like he's nuts.
He did a really good job of staying relevant, and I mean, I know that's not that hard when Instagram and all that exists, but like he was posting his videos on X,
He was trying.
and
tried.
I'd watch some of them, and clearly he's finding out that YouTube is like the best to post long form content.
It's
but
the king, yeah.
yeah, he was posting on X, and like people were still watching his stuff. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
man.
see how it goes on Christmas Eve for Steve.
I hope the best for him.
If I could grow a beard, I'd use Harry's razors.
You actually kind of have one right now. So
If I could shave, I would use Harry's.
I've been using Harry's razors for the last few months. My old razors, they dulled too fast. They irritate my neck, and they also felt cheap.
Harry's Plus is Harry's heaviest razor handle ever. Made from metal, never plastic, designed to fit comfortably in your hand. Heavier handle means more control and a luxe feel.
And if you don't love your shave, Harry's will make it right. No questions asked. Risk-free trial means there's zero downside to giving it a shot.
For a limited time, our listeners can get the Harry's Plus trial set for only $10 at harrys.com/wide open. This set includes the all-new Harry's Plus razor, one refined 5-blade cartridge, a 2-ounce foaming shave gel, and a travel cover to protect your blades on the go. Just head to harrys.com/wide open to claim this offer, and after your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you.
Thanks, Harry's.
All right, fun fact. When we started CBoys
Wait,
TV,
Say like thanks
No,
for
it's okay.
Oh,
You
sorry.
can
Like,
just say it. I fixed
Do
it.
not tell
No,
the
no,
ad.
let him cook. the ad
Let
guy.
him cook.
Let him cook.
All right.
Let him cook.
okay.
Let him cook.
shh, Mike, shh.
The master's at work here.
Fun fact, when we started CBoys TV, I was the one who said we needed to create an LLC, and it's a daunting task. But with Northwest Registered Agent, you can build your complete business identity in just 10 clicks and 10 minutes.
Northwest makes life easy for business owners. They can help you form your business, but did you know they also have all the forms you need after you form your business? Corporate bylaws, LLC operating agreements, and thousands of free resources that explain the complicated ins and outs of running a business all in one place.
Protect your identity and keep your home address private by using Northwest address on your state's information documents.
Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and get your complete business identity in just 10 clicks and 10 minutes. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/paid wide open and start building something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at www.northwestregisteredagent.com/paid wide
Wide
open.
open.
I love the
Wide
open together.
Wide open.
Wide open. Wide open
Okay, there's more.
spaces.
This is becoming my favorite.
What is
part
this,
of the
karaoke?
podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by Superpower. Last year I was telling all the boys, you're getting a little tubby. So we started our workout challenge to help everyone get into better shape. Look at Ken, dude. This guy's life changed. But getting into better shape doesn't always mean healthier.
The problem is that most of us don't actually know what our bodies need. So we waste thousands of dollars. So
He's doing it. He's cooking. He's cooking.
So we waste thousands of dollars on our best guesses. Superpower helps you understand what's really going on inside your body so you can focus on the things that will make the biggest impact.
It starts with full body testing that goes 5 times deeper than an annual physical and a personalized action plan that tells you exactly what to do next, all for just $199.
Most companies charge thousands of dollars, but with Superpower, it's just $199 per year with Superpower.
Take the guesswork out of getting healthy in 2026. Get full body testing that goes 5 times deeper than an annual physical and a personalized action plan that tells you exactly what to do next, all for just $199. Go to superpower.com and use code TAKE20 for $20 off your membership. Thank you, Superpower, for sponsoring the pod.
Hey, Ken, my brother-in-law had a great idea last night. He said, you guys know how you have a 2024 recap video or a 2023 recap video? I was like, yeah. He goes, you should just do that, but with Ken's ads.
Oh, so it's just a video of
It's
ads.
just a video of your ads.
We're gonna have
the
to,
whole
we might have
video.
to wait till next year
Yeah,
once
yeah.
Ken gets more ads under
Can
his
we-
belt. He's just starting doing ads this year.
Can we get like paid extra for these ads?
I don't know, Ken. We can maybe work that into it, but I think it's just for the fans.
A Ken's
Oh no,
ad
no,
highlight
we're
reel.
getting paid for these ads.
We'll put it on Patreon then. People pay to watch every ad.
I mean, dude, they
separately
would
to
last
watch it?
last night. So my sister-in-law like didn't know about these ads, and we straight up went and only watched all of the ads that you've done to show her.
Have
Like
we
we
ever
went and found all of them, and we started at the beginning, and then I told the whole backstory to all of them, and then it was amazing.
have we ever considered releasing everyone's ads uncut?
What are you talking about? All of ours are just like
Yeah.
that.
I one take wonder.
Everyone's ads should be.
I have some pretty funny bloopers.
Dude, I watched an insane YouTube video last night. This Red Bull athlete hiked up Mount Everest with no oxygen and then skied down.
Down. I gotta watch that.
And it's like a 35-minute video. Essentially, the entire thing is him just skiing down. So if that kind of puts in context of like how long skiing down Mount Everest take.
Like, aren't you not supposed to drop that much in elevation? Like, isn't
Yeah,
there like,
so like the death zone. So like Camp 4 to Camp 5 is like,
a big change.
yeah, I want to say maybe 2,000 meters maybe in elevation change. So you like get out of the death zone. You can only be in the death zone for like 16 hours, and he was in it for like 18. So he was like pushing it.
Did he make it to the summit?
Yeah,
Like,
skied from the summit.
and he did that without oxygen.
Yes.
That is insane.
which people have
Yeah.
done, but yeah, I mean,
And dude, he's skiing down and he's stopping like every 30 seconds tops and like trying to breathe and can barely breathe.
I
'Cause
know
it's
that
30
feeling
it's
too,
33%. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
you've
like-
had it.
yeah,
But
I
it's
mean-
33% of the oxygen that you get at sea level when you're that high.
that's so bananas. Almost 9,000 meters.
It's a crazy
8,800
crazy video, dude.
I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
that.
you guys got to watch it.
So you can descend really fast. Like if you're
He
in
had to
water,
Camp, no, he had to camp at
Got
Camp
it.
2 or something like that.
got it. So he was able to go down some, and then he had to stop it.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, like, when you're diving, like you can't just shoot up, otherwise
Right.
you get the bends or whatever it's called.
Yep.
You know, I saw that guy that we were talking about a while ago that's walking across the world
Yeah.
is almost done. Or did he just finish? I don't know.
No, I think he's still going. Still
he's like
ripping.
almost
Yeah.
done.
I don't think he's that close. I think he's still like 6 months away.
He was just on the news, right?
Yeah, he was
Siege?
just on the news.
Yeah,
No, no,
pop it up.
Pull it up.
Let's get a little tracker on this guy. So essentially, this guy started walking 28 years ago
Yeah, something like that.
from the southernmost point, I believe in Chile. And he walked all the way up North America through Canada, Alaska, across the Bering Strait into Russia, and then all the way across Russia, Asia.
Yeah, he's walking across the whole world, and
Ending
he's done
in
it
Europe.
all alone.
ending
like,
in the UK.
think how much the world has changed, and he's just been walking every day.
Yeah,
Like that's
crazy.
insane, dude.
So he started 28 years ago. Let's say he goes back to where he started. Like how different it was from when he started.
Yeah, no
It's
kidding.
amazing. I wonder how he has money to do that. And
Don't
like,
need much to do that.
you really don't, but obviously you still need to eat. You need to sleep somewhere.
So he would make it like as far as he could. Say on a visa, you can be in the country for 90 days or whatever it is, and then he would go back to like Mexico. He would work until he could like rebuild a little bit more time to then get back in the country.
So it wasn't straight.
It wasn't straight, and that's why it's taken so long. Like I don't know how many days he's been walking, but like there was little breaks here and there.
Oh, that makes
Imagine, dude,
sense.
you freaking you're doing all the walking. You stop, and he's in Istanbul now, and he stops. He just picks a point, like I assume on a street corner. Goes, all right, I'm done here, and then you fly back.
Yeah, well,
and then
it's
can you
weird.
imagine have to get back on? You go back to your life. You get back on the plane. And you load up all your stuff, and you walk back there, and you stand back on that corner. You're like, here we go.
It's
Yeah.
like logging back into GTA.
Yeah.
Dropping back. All right, where am I? I'm walking out of the hospital. All right, start this back up.
Yeah, maybe he probably has a different outlook on it. He's not dreading it. He's probably looking forward to the next time he can walk. But like, pretty crazy mental game.
100%.
It's not as cool that I thought that he was like sleeping
kinda did.
intense
I
and
did
shit.
too.
Like,
No, he
I was
is.
No,
Like,
He
well,
is
obviously,
intense,
but like,
yeah.
I thought it was just
the last
like,
29
he has
years.
literally just been on the road because I thought it said that he hadn't been home.
He hasn't gone home.
He just goes
He
to
cannot
he just
go
goes
home
to work.
until he
Got it.
finishes the trip.
Yeah, CBS just did an article on him, or a thing 7 days ago. Man prepares to finish walk around the world that took 27 years.
I saw this ad on Facebook. Geoswarm drones. It's a drone
Doesn't
that
sound
flies over your house to have a security camera from the air. And it senses anything that moves on your property and then goes over to it and films it from the air.
And it
does
just stays
hover
flying
all, the
all
time?
day.
Yep, it operates under the FAA registration hassles, but it like knows when it's going to die, and it comes down, it lands,
Oh.
charges, and then it takes back up.
How long can it really fly for, though?
I don't know. I can't be up there for that long.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
would
our
think.
drone lasts like 15 minutes.
And it looks like just a DJI, but I mean, they use a lot less battery when they're
Yeah.
hovering
Yep.
versus zooming around, but
You're just
still.
sleeping at night with your window open. You're just
I'd imagine they're making them as quiet as possible, and they're pushing technology for drone blades to not make sound when they cut through the air. But can you imagine if like even half the houses in a neighborhood had them, bro? The whole
Oh,
thing
dude, the
would
whole
just be like,
neighborhood.
you wouldn't even be able to hear yourself think.
How much are they charging for one of those?
Ken's going to have 3.
A bunch of them flying around. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
Ken's
You can
security on
secure
top
it.
of
One
his
person
security.
and one person only. He's gonna just program it to recognize me and CJ's face.
He's just gonna program it to follow you guys around.
And it's gonna have a little
Yeah.
explosive charge in it. It's coming down.
I look out my window in the morning. Ken, is your drone over here? Like Harry Potter, like owls.
just trying to make sure my place is secure.
They marked the neighbor's house on Google. I've been reporting it every day just for his
Yeah, that
sakes.
one's a tough look.
I know you guys think you're really fucking funny putting things everywhere, and it's semi funny on ours, but like you had to put the angry neighbor at this guy's house every day. Pulls into his house.
That's not nice.
He's never going to live it
Yeah.
down.
CarPlay pops up, just Google Maps, angry neighbor.
Yeah.
I want
Just
to
a
try to
bad
park
look.
my
He
car
said,
there.
hey, what's your address? He sends it. It just says angry neighbor.
Yeah, and like one of the reviews says he called me slurs.
What? the-
You know, like
I drove by and he yelled at
to
me.
be fair, the guy's name is Brady. Is there really any kind of slurs?
called
Do you
me
call
slurs.
Brady? So yeah, don't fucking do that.
I'm excited for your house to be done, Ken.
I'm excited. The drywall's up. It's really starting to take shape, and hopefully get out of CJ's basement soon. Actually, regardless, I do have to get out of CJ's basement by Monday. So
Are we
Where
having
you
a
gonna-
housewarming party?
Wait, by Monday?
Where are you gonna live?
Well, I'm moving him upstairs. You're not out of the base. You're
yeah,
still
I was
in the
I
house.
was
Oh.
considering
You got promoted.
I was considering moving back in my parents until I went home for Thanksgiving. I was like, I think I'm just gonna stay here.
No, that's no promotion. Ken's bedroom was huge down there.
CJ's remodeling the basement now, so I gotta
Makes sense.
take everything.
The landlord's evicting you?
I didn't
No,
evict him
no,
at
he's
all.
just
putting
evicted
him-
from the
Just
the room I've been
relocated
in.
him.
I tried actually having. I figured you'd be able to stay in your room at least. I thought they'd just like cut the carpet, leave your room, redo all the other shit, and then do yours last. But they want to do it all at once, so which makes sense. So yeah, I feel a little bad about that, but I mean, ultimately,
what it
you
is.
show up at like 10 p.m. every night, and then you leave by 7. Like nobody. He goes straight to bed, gets up early. He's gone.
Do you even have like
Quiet
a
as
glass
a
of
church
water?
mouse.
No,
When
he
you go to
doesn't
bed?
have anything, dude. It's insane.
Brush my teeth.
He literally
No
just
water next to your bedside
Dude, he's so
table?
quick. Like if you don't catch
Then
him on
you-
his
then
way
you're
in, like
gonna-
he's already in bed.
If
Lights
if
off.
I drink anything before I go to bed, then I have to wake up, go pee, and then I can't fall back asleep.
Man, Ken, you are going to change so
So
much when you have your own
efficient.
house.
Optimize.
Like, you're going to be like, oh, I can eat a snack now. I can watch TV.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
not allowed to eat a snack or watch TV at my
Well,
No, I
house.
just don't think he feels
yeah.
like comfortable doing that.
Yeah, he can do it.
I
He just
can.
doesn't.
I just don't.
Do you
Dude,
have?
he goes out to eat every meal.
No, I'll eat at the shop.
Yeah, Ken, you got to get one of those robot maids at your house to cook you dinner.
Comes home.
Look,
Hello,
would
honey.
Dinner.
I guess if you had a smart oven and the robot didn't actually have to like manually like turn the oven on, if it could just use
Well, your
AI,
oven will have.
it'll be like AI. It'll just know as soon as the chicken's done to cut the power. I just wouldn't trust a robot trying to manually turn my oven on.
Get one of those like what are those like XAI whatever? What are those things called? Ryan, you showed it once.
The robot that we're talking
Whatever
about.
the
yeah.
robot thing is, like, tries to take something out and just starts itself on fire.
Speaking of start stuff on fire, CJ, I saw your story the other day of that flashlight that
That's cool.
started that piece of paper on fire.
Pretty sweet, huh?
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's a high power flashlight.
it is. It is. That it is.
Where did you even get that? It was like
Amazon.
That was the brightest flashlight I've ever seen.
It is. It is one of the brightest flashlights, and actually, it's not even that much money.
Are you trying to gatekeep this thing or what?
Kinda.
Put it on your Amazon
It's only like
storefront.
$60, dude. It's insane, or maybe it's 7. I don't know.
What
It
does-
was like for how nice a flashlight is. I cannot believe how
We've
cheap it was.
came a long way from mag lights. You know, like mag lights were like the flashlight to have, and you stuff it with
Didn't
D
start on
batteries.
fire.
And they were probably $60, but they were not good.
No, it's just nice, dude, because like
Good for
you
hitting
can
people.
literally shine that thing across the lake. Like you can scope it so it's like super tight and condensed, or you can have it wide. Like I just use it for shining, seeing if there's any deer or what's making noise out in the woods.
What's all that noise?
But
Alex, you hear that?
I got a pistol. I'm like fucking. I go like cop mode. I'm like, oh, it's just a
Yeah.
squirrel. But then I The neighbor's like, what is he doing now? What is he doing now?
You can light up houses across the lake with that
Oh
thing,
yeah,
can't
it's
you?
insane. I mean, you can light a piece of paper on fire if you hold it right next to it. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's unbelievable.
What lights it on fire? The beams? The
It's
beams?
just
That's
focused.
so hot. It's not
it's
actually.
hot.
It actually doesn't light a piece of paper. I said
Lights
that
a
wrong.
match.
It'll light a match on fire.
Oh.
But you
but
just hold it.
Still,
Yeah.
How crazy have lasers gotten to?
I w-
Like, I remember when Ryan got that laser that you could, like, damn near hit the moon with.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.
And also lasers, like now you can, if you wanted like DJ in your living room and you wanted to, you could like build out the laser on your wall and then have it project like whatever you want. It's crazy.
Is that what you have at your house?
No, I know.
You got to get a little at-home DJ set.
Well, maybe when I learned to DJ.
Sometimes I wonder. I feel like we should use some of our discretionary money around here and just do things like that. Like have a little laser wall.
Do we have discretionary money?
Yeah.
well, instead of blowing money on one thing, we can blow money on
don't
something
know.
else.
Like
There
think
you
of all
go.
the money we've saved this month not having to buy a new drone.
We did have to buy a new drone.
No, that was last month.
No,
Last
we
month.
bought the drone last month. Dalton crashed it, and then I used our insurance to get a new one.
Oh, yeah.
very
Dude, they're
good.
gonna get rid of that insurance
is
program. That was
basically-
unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like,
they're gonna
they're
drop
gonna
our-
be losing so
It
much
was
money.
It was
On that
incredible.
one, yeah.
Dalton destroyed it beyond repair, and they just sent a new one. It was
That's
great.
nice.
It's pretty
I'm glad they
awesome
did that.
actually.
That's how it'd be. Like, if Ken had drones hovering over his house, those things would be getting crashed. They would crash into each other, knowing this guy's
We go
drone
over there
history.
and shoot them like clay pigeons. That's what we'll do before we go to prank you. Ken's got his drones. We're like, all right, move in. We only got 15 minutes till he's here.
You know what we need to get is one of those net shotguns.
Yeah, we net
Yes.
it down.
Yeah.
Net gun.
We
would
need
be
one of
fun.
those.
We could do like
See, there's our discretionary spending for the month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
net gun.
That shotgun.
Yeah, but that we would actually use for something.
Yeah, we would a net gun we could actually use.
Exactly. That's our discretionary spending for the month.
Well, if that's the case, then everything we buy around here is discretionary.
Now you're starting to get the picture.
This is why Ken became a YouTuber.
Look at this guy.
Buy something weird, make a video, profit.
Wow.
Ken was
good
so
idea.
strategical in the way he drew this all
Yeah,
up.
Ken. We're still playing out Ken's 10-year vision.
Get nickname, make video, disappear.
Yeah.
buy abstract products. and it's Black Friday, so I'm gonna go spend some money.
Yeah, what are you buying, Mike?
I don't know. What should we get? Asking Sydney.
You already spent all of our money. That's what she's thinking. Did you just buy a bunch of shit last week?
I think it's worth a stroll like through the mall. Here's the tough thing. You go into Best Buy, you think that all these great deals, like Best Buy, one of many stores that was a great place to be on Black Friday, right?
It's not the same anymore.
All of that shit's online. So why would you even go?
I went to the gym this morning, drove by all the like retail stores in the area, which are small town stores, and I have never seen these stores busier. Like every single
good. Yeah,
like
it's Black
people were
Friday.
parked on the street. They were
Which
so
is,
busy.
For the record,
Good.
how it's always been, and so I'm glad to see that it's still.
It's not even Small
flourishing.
Business
Like,
Saturday.
it
yet.
was L&M Fleet had like cars on the side of the highway
That's
trying to
awesome.
get in there.
They-
Dude, everybody
run
loves
some
a good
deals.
deal.
good
Man.
deal. People
So-
need to start fighting in stores
L&M
again.
Fleet is a good example of like they don't. Do they have an online store?
Maybe.
Maybe
They
they
do.
do,
It
but
sounds
their,
good.
their presence isn't crazy there. Like that's like go to the store and buy the pallet of monsters for $10 and some tools.
Aldi had a line when I went to the gym this morning.
Wow.
That seems crazy.
It
Or-
was.
At a grocery store?
Like how much money are you going to be saving? You're like I went
Grocery
I-
stores aren't running Black Friday deals, though.
Let's say they are
they?
though. Let's
pretty
you,
sweet.
You save
Yeah, is Aldi running Black Friday deals?
$40 on your
I
grocery
don't
haul.
see why they wouldn't. I feel like you can't be a business and not be
not
running
run
a
something.
Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
You know what I wish had a Black Friday sale? The stock market and Bitcoin. Like how awesome would that be? Get a little bit of a discount.
It was
Yeah.
Black Friday sale was last week when everything dipped.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it was on sale. Ryan, you brought up a good point. People need to start fighting in stores again.
yeah.
People just don't have this, ferocious
Yeah.
deal
'cause they don't-
hunting
they don't need
mentality anymore.
Well, they
Exactly.
run it differently.
They
They've
can do
learned
it from their computer.
dude, people used to like die on Black Friday, like trying to go into Walmart and there'd be like a stampede and they get just trampled over
a-
trying to get like a fucking TV.
That's because Walmart and these big retail stores wouldn't be open until midnight. Like people, but
Check
now
that
they're
shit.
running these sales like,
Yeah.
Black
Well, dude,
Tuesday.
it's
dude,
getting
it was
aggressive.
way more lit when they do it. Yeah, at midnight
Well, it
on
used to
Black
be
Friday,
even-
right after Thanksgiving. But then it's like people started cheating the system and they start doing it a little bit earlier because they're trying to beat the other person.
Yep.
Now it's like they're running Black Friday deals in fucking October. It's just like pointless. But dude, I remember in high school, me and my boys, we didn't even need anything, but we just were like, we got to get in on the chaos.
We did this.
So we just went to places and like stood around and then like fucking got in there and then we just like grabbed something like just something
What you
stupid like a fucking toaster. I got it. I got it. You know.
we used to do that. No, it used to be like early Friday morning. Like so, if
Yeah,
if,
you'd wake up
If
really.
Target were open at 7, they would open at 5 for those doorbuster deals. Okay, cool, we'll go. And then it was like midnight, and we would go and just I guess we're not sleeping.
Look at this shit.
Look at that
Look at
guy
all this
running around with the
chaos
GoPro too.
Shit. Get up. You do not want to be at the bottom of the pile. Dude,
Oh
that's
my.
insane.
Dude, the lady with
oh
the cart.
my gosh.
Bro.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And it's like,
Dude, this is like watching the Travis Scott festival when people were getting that's
Astro
probably not
World.
I would
bad.
go there and buy a microwave. I don't even need a microwave, but I'd come home with one.
also screw.
Like
being
what
a-
is they going on, dude? Like
It's one thing.
Look at him
Dude, they're
fighting. The pink-haired
fighting.
lady, dude. She was pink-haired lady before pink-haired
I
lady.
got
was
it.
cool.
That guy got it. He got
Oh,
it.
he threw it.
Threw it to their friend at the cash
Oh,
register.
someone else threw it back.
They don't care.
Dude, they're fighting over these
Oh my
TVs,
gosh,
dude. Like
dude.
how like this
Look
shit
at 'em.
was fun.
They're fighting over vacuums.
This is insane. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, it's insane.
Like
No, but-
that is insane, dude. You're gonna save how much?
Screw being
Like,
a
these must be
worker
insane
during this
deals.
time.
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
it's one thing to just have to check a bunch of people out and get a bunch of people going. That's one thing. But another thing to have to like be a security guard when
They're
you
crying.
didn't sign up for this.
Yeah,
Bro.
fighting over things.
Yeah.
We
I feel like
missed
it's
out
a
on some
little-
opportunity, guys. We should have been filming
Yeah.
this
No
shit, but
kidding.
it's not like this anymore. They've figured out how to set it up. So
Well, there's just too many. You just buy stuff online. There's half as many people
Well,
that are actually going.
they have
to the
like
store.
ticket items too. Like
They
so
do.
when you're standing in line, it's like, okay, we have 100 of these TVs.
Yeah.
Who's in line for the TV? I am. Here's your ticket. Here's this, that. So then it's like
There's no-
they prevent that. Yeah.
I've even seen that like online. You know, if you get this insane deal on a TV, but there's only 100 deals to be had, and who knows, that sometimes could be a lie, sometimes not. They're just running Black Friday deals, like maybe an exaggeration, but like CJ said, in October, like they're running Black Friday deals from last week on Amazon, right?
Amazon started
So
November
then-
20th, which was 8 days ago.
So then here I open up Amazon today thinking that they're at least going to have like the best deals today. They're all the same. They're just all the same. Maybe they're a little better, but all the stuff I looked at, same price.
All right, here we go. What do we got here?
So the thing about this, though,
2 TVs.
the thing about this is you're capitalizing on panic buyers. So
Yeah.
people go in, they do not need a TV, but they see all these TVs flying off the shelves, and they're like, you know what? I do need a TV.
Oh, look at this guy. He snuck on the escalator to grab him. Yeah, you're right, Ben. They're just like, all right, I guess I just got to get it.
Dude, panic buying's a real thing.
Dude, they're just fucking fighting over it.
Look, like that guy grabbed a
Dude,
TV.
the
and
elderly
Dude
are
got
just...
a Samsung.
Bro, I feel like TVs used to be like such a premium item.
Oh,
You
dude,
know,
I mean,
like-
Sean Kingston was willing to go to
Yeah.
jail over it.
I mean, but especially like back in the day, remember like that really big TV that I broke at Grandpa's with the pool cue?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
true,
like a TV like that was just like such a luxury item. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have one of those, you're big balling.
I remember
And,
it's like when we got a big screen TV, it was like getting a new car. Like
Yeah, it's like you were researching, you're
Yeah.
doing all this stuff. Now it's like TVs are so cheap and so easy to just like buy. Like you don't have to like, you know, think about
Yeah.
moving that thing, dude. Like it's unbelievable.
It used to take 3 people to get the TV downstairs. It was much more of an event.
yeah, dude, they're just a disposable product. You know, if you were in a pickle and you're like, oh, my TV broke. Does anyone have a TV I could like have or like buy? And someone's gonna be like, yeah, I got one. I got one in like a room I don't use.
My mom has a famous Black Friday shopping line. I used to hear her say, her and all her aunts when they returned from shopping, we saved more than we spent. And that was their rationale, as to spending probably I mean, you know, they were grabbing Christmas gifts for everybody, but it was, you know, collectively as a crew, I'm sure they spent thousands of dollars, but we saved more than we spent.
Dude, if you're saving more than you spent, you did a really
Yeah,
good job.
it's fair.
Yeah.
Also, if you're only buying it because it's on sale,
No,
you
they
shouldn't
weren't.
be buying it in the first place.
They were buying stuff they needed.
Jeez,
but-
Ken, are you trying to get punched in the face by Mike?
Well, no, I completely agree.
If that's the only reason you're buying
well-
something is because it's on sale,
I think to your point, like the panic buying is totally a thing. But like if I was going and I was getting through trying to grab a TV, it's because like I waited for Black Friday to buy a TV. Maybe not now because I have, you know, a little more money to work with. But like before, if I was like waiting outside of Best Buy,
pick
it
up
was
an
because I
Xbox.
wanted the GoPro that I knew would be on sale for Black Friday.
Yeah, can't
So
argue with that.
That's kind of what I
honestly.
was getting at. We might go out shopping today, and I just want there to be like actually good deals. I don't want there to just be like a waste of my time.
This is so crazy.
Dude, I tried firing up my Xbox. Yeah, dude, can't figure it out. That thing's just giving me a hard time, honestly. It's like everything about gaming just doesn't work for me.
Ben's like, yeah,
I'm just bad at it. I'm bad at even turning the Xbox on.
I'm trying to figure. Did you get into a game last night?
No.
Oh,
It straight up wouldn't let me sign
Yeah, it's
in,
just
dude.
got the red
It
ring.
was crazy.
it's just got the red ring and just. The,
CJ was even there watching it. It was crazy.
oh, if he couldn't
If he
help
couldn't
you,
figure it out, then
then
it's
your
real.
Xbox is broken.
Yeah.
No, it's just it just had the bad whiffa. But James, your brother-in-law, had a great idea. Since you're so bad at playing Xbox, he thinks you should Twitch stream it. And I was like, that's actually a genius idea. I love that idea because you are so bad at Xbox. That would be the draw. Like people would be like, I can't believe
They'd
how
have to
bad he
comment,
is.
like, dude.
They'd have to keep watching. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way he's actually this bad.
This
But like,
bad.
they'd be like, what is this guy blind? Like, is there
He's
a blind
82
man
and
with the
1?
controller? You'd be doing some shit, then you'd look down like, okay, A's right there. Like it would be insane to watch. Man.
I don't know if
I
I'm
think you
that-
should do it. I think you should do it. Twitch stream it. I mean, you know, eventually I'm sure you'd start to get good, so it'd be a short run.
Yeah, it'd be a short run.
But like you'd be that guy. You could be the top streamer for probably a week or two.
Until I got good enough to not be getting murked by 8-year-olds every
Yeah.
second. Yeah, no, I do agree. It's just not my it's not my thing. Not my thing. Apparently I don't even know how to turn it on.
Good for you, bud. You can go read a book or something. You know.
I don't know how to read either.
Damn it, you're right. That's my bad. I forgot.
Yep.
That's
we'll
where
go,
Ben's
we'll
an
go listen to a
anomaly.
book.
Go listen to a book.
We'll get you in some VR goggles. You know how to use your hands.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to
No?
think, but it's still kind of leaning on like the video game.
Yeah.
Walk into Ben's house, Ben's in VR. Just,
Well, what's up, guys? Are you use the front door? Yep. I can see you being good at VR.
Well, good stuff, fellas. Thanks for being here. Thank you guys for watching. We got a couple more podcasts. We're going strong through the end of the year. So
yeah, we got the Yukon Denali and the 2500 Denali Ultimate Truck giveaway going right now. So head on over.
Check
We
it out.
have so much sick stuff on the website. Like, for real, probably the most sick stuff we've ever had. So just go check it out. And
CboysTV.com, baby.
Yep,
CboysTV.
CboysTV.com. Grab something or just subscribe if you can't. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
$5 gets you one entry for the Yukons.